You can avoid implementation failures with your system knowledge. Here are 12 appreciation for a system concepts that reduce the risks of the failures identified in MIT's Media Lab 2025 report on the state of AI in business. 1. This definition of an organizational system, when applied and integrated into management thought and actions, will be your best defense against implementation failures. A system is a network of interdependent components that work together to try to accomplish the aim of the system. Mapping the organization's functions as a system helps. Key elements to include in the map are aim, consumers, distribution, core products and/or services, core processes for main products, services, suppliers, material, equipment, information, support processes and functions, consumer research, design and redesign of services, products, processes. The aim of the system is its primary organizing principle.
2. The performance of the whole is never the sum of the performance of the parts taken separately. It is a product of their interactions. Akoff's automobile analogy teaches us that the best parts taken from different automobiles will not result in a car that runs, because those parts were not designed to work together. The same applies to our organizations. The best individual departments do not help the organization unless they cooperate and communicate together with other departments in service of the organization's aim. The principle we apply here is that to manage a system effectively, you must focus on the interactions of the parts rather than their behavior taken separately.
3. Structure determines behavior. The way anything is structured determines the behavior within that structure. What is structure? Structure is anything that repeatedly and persistently influences the interactions in a system. The riverbed and rock formations are structures. The river then flows through the path of least resistance through the structure. And although the river played a significant role in creating the structure it flows within, it now has no choice but to follow the path formed by those structures. We experience our organizational structures in the same way.
4. Many of the most prominent and influential structures in our organizations are created by our measurements, by what we choose to measure, how we perform those measurements, and how we choose to interpret and act upon those measures.
5. There are structures within our data, created by the variation in each process, that often goes unseen, unrecognized, and is frequently incorrectly interpreted. Many implementation efforts are seen as ineffective or declared as failures due to a lack of understanding variation.
6. Every organizational system must have an aim that is clear and includes plans for the future.
7. A system must be managed. It will not manage itself, and requires knowledge of the interrelationships between components and the people that work in it.
8. Improving individual parts of the organization does not improve the whole organization. If the various components of an organization are all optimized, each for individual profit, each a prima donna, the organization will not be. If the whole is optimized, the components will not be. The lessons of the foam ball teach us that, uncoordinated, everyone doing their best can lead to making things worse, even to destruction of the system.
9. Causes and effects in our organizational systems are separated by both time and location. Every single causal event is followed by many effects, not all of which are the result of the original event. The time and location of the effects of things do not occur alongside their causes. This makes learning and decision-making difficult.
10. All improvement requires change. Not all change produces improvement. If we want to quickly achieve goals and objectives, this vital distinction will be employed when developing metrics to be used in the organization.
11. The current system is designed perfectly to produce the results it is delivering. Improved outcomes are possible through a new perspective and a useful question, given that the current system is designed perfectly to produce the results it is currently delivering. Derive the aim of the system from observed results. What would be that derived aim of the system? We are looking for the aim in use that is producing current results, not the stated or wished-for aim. Then, if we want different results, what would be the new aim? And with that new aim in mind, how would we design the new system? Remember, it is management who owns 94% of the structures and possibilities for improvement in the organization.
12. When workers have questions about their organization, they reveal important gaps in knowledge about their system. This concentration diagram from one biotech firm shows where management should address its communication efforts. Management and workers alike can ask this better set of questions about their organizational system. What are we trying to accomplish? What do we contribute to the larger system? What interactions enable us to be effective or cause us to be ineffective for our customers? How can we improve the interactions to improve our system? What structures are generating the interactions we see?